We are back with more What's Now. We've been talking a lot about making those healthy resolutions in 2020, but what about financial resolutions? There's many things that you can do to keep your financial health at its peak. Savings and more. I spoke with Maura Cassidy of Fidelity Investments. Here's more.
As a new decade approaches, financial optimism abounds, which is good news. 78% of Americans predict they'll be better off in 2020, though 38% say personal debt is a top concern. Today, I am speaking with Maura Cassidy, Vice President of Retirement and Small Business at Fidelity Investments. Thanks for talking with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit more about why financial optimism is popular right now, which is a good thing.
Right, it's very good news. 8 out of 10 people feel that they're in better financial situation than they were last year. And they're also crediting their own financial moves for some of that optimism. We found that the top resolutions that Americans were answering were save more, pay down debt, and spend less.
And it sounds like living a debt-free life is a top motivator for making financial resolutions. Is that true?
It is. It was the #1 resolution, and that's followed closely by getting control of daily expenses and saving for a comfortable retirement.
And would you say those are the top financial concerns for 2020?
Yes, definitely.
So how can we not drop the financial ball? What are some top money mistakes and setbacks from 2019?
Right. The top mistake that people are doing is adding to that debt. So if you have existing debt or you take on new debt, that's a #1 mistake. And then also, in line with those unessential expenses that you might have, take a look at your credit card statement and see if there's things that you're paying for you don't use anymore, subscriptions, or what are the fees that you're paying, and try and knock those out. And then the last thing is get some unexpected expenses coming your way, and that can really blow your budget. And we found that most people, 85%, were saying that they plan to save more for their unexpected expenses by jacking up their emergency fund.
So how can we keep these financial resolutions?
We found from the survey that those people who said that they had a financial resolution and were successfully able to meet them had 2 tips to share. #1 tip was set clear and realistic goals, and then track your progress towards those goals. And then 2, celebrate when you've met one of those goals. That feeling of accomplishment can really help keep the motivation and build some momentum.
That is a really good idea, to make sure you reward yourself when you are sticking to your resolutions.
Yes.
So how else can we focus on our finances? Do you have any tips to help us get started?
One of the things you can do is go to fidelity.com/resolutions and learn more about helping yourself and getting some financial resolutions for yourself.
Perfect. Anything else we need to know to get 2020 off to a good start financially?
Don't worry too much about making mistakes. Just try and get yourself going. And like we said on those goals, make them small and track those successes. So if you start out small and you start getting some successes, you really will build that momentum.
Will do. Well, thank you so much, Maura, for talking with us today. Already feeling healthier, at least financially, so thank you.
Thank you for having me.